What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of A Bunch of Marks, because that's exactly what all four of us are. I'm your host, Brian Daniels, and I got my three fellow bunch of fucking marks with me. Starting off to my right, my amazing brother, Mike Rubin. And we've got the man that is he is my podcast tag team partner. That's Josh Thunder.
Red mark ready to go. That doesn't sound good if Red Leader was standing by, but yeah, I'm ready to go.
And then we got the man himself, Mr. DJ Eric.
Yo, whoa, what's up, yo?
So, guys, we are officially on the road now to WrestleMania.
WrestleMania?
And, that's right, WrestleMania, baby. And it's going to be WrestleMania 41 taking place in Las Vegas, Nevada. And right now we're in our Road to WrestleMania series of shows. So this will be our predictions for the Royal Rumble, which is going to be in Raven and I's hometown of Indianapolis, Indiana. We will be there, by the way, taking some videos. We'll have probably a little vlog we're going to put up over on the Domain, Gaming Pop Culture Entertainment YouTube, which this podcast is a part of that. And we're super excited about attending. It's going to be our first time going to the Royal Rumble.
I know,
and it's going to be in our hometown. And this is actually the first of 3 premium live events, because the WWE is working with the Indiana Sports Corps to bring 3 events to the city of Indianapolis. First off, kicking it off with the Royal Rumble. Then they're going to be getting SummerSlam, which will be a 2-night SummerSlam. And then capping it off with the show of shows, WrestleMania. And we've been to SummerSlam. We went to SummerSlam in August in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be knocking off a bucket list item, because WrestleMania is going to be in Indy. And I plan on being there. And I'm going to make that my first WrestleMania in my hometown. So before we get into the kind of the kickoff show, if you will, the kickoff to this episode, we got to do a sponsored ad. So if you're looking for tickets for pro wrestling shows, sports events such as football, basketball, thousands of concerts and more, SeatGeek is the place to go. And thanks to SeatGeek, they have given us the ability to give you a promo code, which is the Domain GPCE, which is going to save you $20 off your very first purchase of $50 or more. It has to be your very first purchase on your account of $50 or more to save that $20. And that'll get you some savings on all kinds of tickets to concerts, pro wrestling shows, and other sporting events. Download the SeatGeek app today on Android or iOS devices, or you can go to SeatGeek.com, use our promo code, get those tickets. You deserve it. All right, so I know it's been a minute since we've done this, but we do this little thing on this show. If you're new here, it's your first time listening, we do this thing called Raven Reacts, because Raven over here, we're not going to be able to call you a new fan for long.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to stop. But
no, well, I mean,
you know,
said kind of newish. I mean, it's not that I'm still a new fan. It's just that I am still newer than you guys are, and there's a lot I haven't seen.
That's true. And how this works is, since there's a lot of pro wrestling history that Raven hasn't seen at all yet, and so what we do is, myself, Josh, and Eric, we curate a list of 6 different matches. 4 of those matches are matches I have seen. One of those matches is a match I haven't seen, which will be my first time watching it.
Mm-hmm.
One of those matches is a bad match, which Raven has to figure out if it's a bad match or not. But no matter the match, Raven has not seen them all, any of them. And so basically how this works is she picks a random number from 1 to 6. Tonight, she picked match number 4.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight, she is going to give her reaction. And it was so awesome to watch this match again. To the TLC 2, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs 2. Took place on April the 1st, 2001 at WrestleMania 17, or X7 as they called it. I like to do a little fun facts about what we watched. So WrestleMania X7 took place at the Houston Real Astrodome in Houston, Texas. It was the very first time WrestleMania was in the state of Texas. By the way,
okay.
Very first time ever. And the main event between this at this match was between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF Championship. I know that's a match you also haven't seen yet. Maybe you will see that one day. This record-breaking attendance for the Reliant Astrodome had 67,925 attendance, and it made the WWE $3.5 million. This some say this would be probably one of, if not the best WrestleManias of all time, and probably the best WrestleMania of the Attitude Era.
Oh, okay.
This was the second to last WrestleMania to still be under the WWF moniker that they've came to know. I know you mentioned that several times when we watched it, World Wrestling Federation, right? So here we are. So this was TLC 2. TLC 2 featured 3 teams with 6 competitors in total. You had Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, coming into this. Edge and Christian, which were the heels of this match. I don't think you realized that.
No.
And then you had the WWF Tag Team Champions, the Dudley Boys. This is one of the most iconic matches in the history of the WWE, or F if you go back to that. And it featured some very, very unforgettable and iconic spots, which I'm so glad you got to see them for the first time.
Yeah, that was fun.
Have you seen a TLC match?
No.
Okay, this is your first TLC match. Well,
so this was the very first one you've seen.
The very first TLC match he's ever seen.
Okay.
That's pretty dope. That's great. That's great because it was only the second one. By the way, this is only the second TLC match. Now, what's really funny about the whole build-up to this match is the tag team belts were actually kind of passed back and forth between Edge and Christian, the Dudleys, and the Hardys up until now for like the weeks leading up to this pay-per-view, with, of course, the Dudley Boys coming in to this match as the tag team champions, with Edge and Christian winning this match. So without further ado, what did you think of this match?
It was great. It was very interesting. I knew right away. I asked Brian, I was just like, is this 2000, 2001? Because I could tell from, just the way they were dressed and, just the whole commentary and everything around it. So I knew it had to be early 2000s, and I was right. But I knew right away. Of course, I know Edge's music. So when I heard Edge's music come on, I was like, oh, I got excited immediately. And I had never seen him and Christian wrestle together as a tag team.
Yeah.
This is her first time seeing them as a tag team, by the way.
Because whenever I saw them was after Edge recently went to AEW, and they were,
go fuck yourself.
Feuding. Yeah. So I had never seen them like as a tag team. So that was really cool. That was fun to watch. Still can't get over Edge with super long hair. I mean, like they look like 80s like hair hair ballad bands, the big hair bands.
Yeah.
They were vampires.
They were actually vampires, a part of a stable called the Brood.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Where the other guy, the third man in the Brood, was Gangrel. That's actually how he made his debut in the WWE.
Okay.
Was they were vampires and they didn't really talk a whole lot. There's a really, really bad promo that they did where Edge just like laughs all oddly maniacally. I'll have to show that to you. He's like, ha 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 ha. I just watched that.
Sounds dumb, but okay.
This was your first time watching the Dudley Boys too, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. I'd never seen them.
Never seen them either.
And what's his name?
Spike Dudley?
No.
Rhino?
No, that has the podcast, honey.
Oh, Busted Open's Bubba Ray Dudley.
Bubba Ray, thank you.
Bully Ray, Bubba Ray.
Bully Ray, yeah. So I didn't even recognize him. I mean, I've, just kind of listened to it in passing. I haven't like sat down and watched it or anything. So I mean, like I didn't even really recognize him. When Brian told me who it was like, oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But this, of course, was a long time ago. No, I mean, it was very good. I mean, it was funny because I went to physical therapy today, and she knows my physical therapist knows that I we watch wrestling and everything.
Yeah.
And she asked me, because I used to go on Mondays, and she asked me if I was watching wrestling tonight, and I was like, well, not really, but kind of. And I was explaining it to her what we do, on here and everything. And
go ahead.
I lost my train of thought.
Hold on, we'll pick it up from here. Hold on, let me mark.
Sorry. I just
Okay.
All right, you're
totally
good.
lost my train of thought. What were we just talking about? Right before I
You're
mentioned my physical therapist.
you were talking
About
about that we were talking about the Dudley Boys of Bully Ray and how you listened to Busted Open.
I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea what happened.
you're good.
This has not happened to me in a long time. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no worries. I was digging a
Just
hangnail out of my toe, so I had myself muted.
Dude, I love to watch that match again. Like the DVD version of it is better than the Peacock version of the match.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Because like
So
here's
you
how much I love that pay-per-view. I spent $80 on WrestleMania 17 and 18.
so
Because
you had never you had seen the Dudley Boy you had never seen Dudley Boys wrestle before, but you were already familiar with Bubba Ray Dudley, Bully Ray Dudley. Other than that, like was there what was it about the match that you really enjoyed? Like, what were some things from the match that you thought were really
Yeah.
cool?
Oh, thank you. That's that reminded me of what I was going to talk about. So, when I went to go see my physical therapist today, and I used to go see it on, her on Mondays, and she asked me today if, I was going to watch wrestling. And I kind of explained to her what we did and everything. And I told her about when I go and see these matches, watch these matches, that sometimes it's really odd to watch them because I have to remember what it was like in that time. Like, when we were talking in the past about how when, with Hulk Hogan and everything, like the moves felt really like outdated and very kind of almost mundane and stuff, but it was
Yeah,
huge at the time.
yeah.
Mhm.
This match did not feel like that. Even though this was from 2001,
Well, yeah, it's
I
more
mean,
modern.
right, but I mean, still, it's 1 year away from the 90s, and it was,
2 years. It was 2001.
okay,
It was a
but you know
couple.
what I
It
mean?
was
Yeah,
like a couple
anyway,
years, but yeah. So yeah, so you I mean, yeah, the match. I think the reason why it felt more modern was because a lot of the like there's a lot of like matches that even if you watch them today, they don't age very well, right? Like that's why
That's
for
an
me it's hard.
understatement.
Right? Like that's like for me, like I can't go back really and watch a whole lot of like 80s WWE because it's a very those are very like what I call WWE matches where it's like a bunch of leg drops and just back body drops and pile drivers and it's just
yeah,
very
Yeah.
the moves are basic moves like today. Like, you go back and like a finisher could be like a DDT, like Jake Snake Roberts, or you could have a leg
Mhm.
drop like Hulk Hogan. And you're like, okay, that's it.
right, but like
Yeah.
for this match, even though they did a lot of the same moves and everything, like they found new ways to do them. You know what I mean? So it didn't feel like mundane or outdated or, anything like that.
was there a
Mhm.
certain
Um,
spot in the match that you liked the most? Like a certain spot that any of the wrestlers got to do that was like,
yes.
oh my God, like that's freaking crazy. What the hell are they thinking?
Well, I mean, nothing too like over the top or anything, but it was still really cool to watch. So when I think it was Jeff or was it Matt? I don't remember which one it was that what I think it was Jeff that got on the ginormous ladder. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
Jeff.
so
Jeff, yeah.
I thought that, the regular ladders are, big or whatever, but this one was like what, almost
That was like a 40-foot ladder
yeah, it was huge. I mean, like it was on the outside of the ring and it still stood as tall as the ones that were already in the ring,
standing up. Yeah.
standing up.
Hmm.
And so when he got on the top of that and did the swanton into the table, that was pretty dope. That's one of my favorite moves anyway. So
You like that because Kevin Owens.
I do. I do. It still like kills me that Kevin can move the way he does. I just,
Did you like the spot where Edge speared Jeff Hardy as he was hanging from the belts?
that was okay. To me, I didn't even recognize it as a spear at first because I know that's what it was supposed to be, and I kind of recognized it as that, but after a split second, but it really just kind of looked like he jumped and grabbed him. I mean, to me, it was not very clear cut that it was a spear. Just because, I mean, I don't think you can really
Right.
get that kind of move from, from what he was doing.
So what was your thoughts about like Lita, who, her,
Dude,
Spike
that was
Dudley, and
great.
Rhino? Yeah, they all incorporated in that match. I was like, that was cool. Because I remember
Yeah.
watching that and I paid $59.99 to watch that Son of a Gun pay-per-view back in the day.
Damn right.
So
But
yeah.
Yeah, and it was really cool seeing Lita run out there like that too, because of course I really liked Lita, but her attire was everything that you would
Mm.
that you would imagine, that you would remember from that decade, that 2001. That was exactly like the hot pink, was it zebra striped pants, hot
yeah, it was
pink and
like
black
zebra
Oh
short.
zebra
yeah.
Yeah.
striped
Yeah.
pants, and like
Like
this
that, yeah.
hot pink shirt, and her thong hanging up the top of like her pants. That was hilarious. It was just exactly the way everybody dressed back then. It was great.
Yeah.
I liked that, like, they actually, the guys did the moves on her too. What was it, a DDT? What
No, they
was
did
it?
the 3D.
3D. I knew it
Yeah.
was something
3D.
D.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3D on her. Yeah. But I'm just like, why don't they do that shit anymore?
Well, I mean, okay, so you know the Usos?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know that they have their moves called the 1D. It's pretty much the same thing.
No, why don't
Yeah.
they do those moves
Oh,
on
to
women?
women? Oh, why
Yeah.
don't they wrestle women?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like, we got some women that could take it.
I'd be down
Yeah.
to watch some men and
Equal
women
rights
wrestling each
and
other.
less. Let's go.
Equal rights.
Like,
Like, I think
granted,
it's still
there
cool
are
that,
some that probably shouldn't, but I mean, come on, like, if you put them together like they, do any other matches, like Rhea would
oh my God,
be
Rhea
easy
would
to
tear him
go
up.
head to head with somebody, you know what I mean? Or
Rhea
shit,
versus
even,
Dom in a cage. There you go.
or even like hell, Candice LeRae and Tazawa or something. You know what I mean? You just gotta
Oh,
like match them up, like
Mhm.
size wise and everything is what I'm talking about, babes.
That's funny. So overall, did you like this match?
Yeah, I did.
Was it the bad match?
No, it was not the bad match.
It's not. Okay.
No, stacking the
I-
tables like that and everything, that was cool.
Yeah. That's for me to watch that match again was
I mean, I would
I
watch
got
that again.
excited. I
But
got
it was the perfect length too. Like, it was not too terribly long. It was very chaotic, but um it wasn't enough to like tear my attention away or anything like that. It was really good.
Mhm.
So we're gonna incorporate a new rule.
Oh Lord.
You cannot pick the same number twice in a row.
I didn't realize I did.
I know you didn't. It's fine. So
You
we'll
just told me
have
to pick a
to,
number between 1 and 6, so I did.
or I could just jumble the order of the matches around.
Yeah.
And we'll,
or have
that
to
way you're
spin the
not,
wheel.
yeah, or
I was
something.
like, I haven't done this in like
I'll
two
jumble the.
months,
We
so I
can.
don't remember what number I
We'll
picked.
jumble the order of the matches every time, so we know she's not going to pick like whatever the newest match is, because you just picked the newest match we put in there. That
Oh,
was my fault, so that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll jumble the order up some way, and then we'll have you pick a number. Um, so there you have it. I mean, for me, watching this match was amazing to see it again. That's one thing I'm really enjoying about doing this with you is I'm watching the same. I'm rewatching matches I've already seen. I did watch this match when it happened.
I asked him
Um,
if he remembered, like, when he was initially watching it, who he wanted to win. He
mhm.
said the Hardy
I
Boys.
wanted the Hardy Boys to win, but
Oh yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, I was a fan of all three of these. These guys are three of the best tag teams at the time. You had
Yeah.
without a doubt the three best tag teams for the time. This was pinnacle, probably dare I say almost peak Attitude Era. Right
I'd
now,
agree.
and a lot of people say that WrestleMania 17 is the X7 is one of the best WrestleManias of all time. I think Eric, this is your favorite one, isn't it?
It's my all-time favorite because, like I said, the
Yeah,
DVD version is the best to watch because I'm all about music, and when they edited the music on WWE Network, Peacock, it killed it for me. So
yeah,
that's why I
I
spent
noticed it
that kind of
too.
money. Um,
But
I can say like that's one of my favorite matches because they've had four TLCs. That's my favorite out of the whole four. And then
yeah,
if you want
Oh,
to
they've
count
only had
the
4.
yeah,
That
and
was
then
great.
but if you want to count the year before the triangle ladder match where they did incorporate the tables and chairs, I call the unsewed or whatever on that being a TLC because I mean technically it was a TLC, but it would just call it a triangle ladder match. That would be
Right.
my second favorite because that was the OG that led to the TLC one. at SummerSlam and then TLC 2. I love those kind of matches. Like you don't see TLCs regularly today.
Yeah,
Another really
not anymore.
another really fun fact: this match also featured commentary of Paul Heyman,
Oh yeah, that was
and
great.
this will be the only WrestleMania Paul Heyman would commentate.
Really?
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
in his
He
entire
was great on the freaking
yeah,
commentary.
I loved his
It was,
commentary.
yeah.
I would love to have him come back one time again to do commentary.
My
All right.
favorite is when a certain person was in the ring. It wasn't WrestleMania, it was a Raw episode, and he was in the ring with Trish Stratus, and that's where he said, "I got to see Bush," and then that's when he was told by the agents, "Hey, you got to tone it down, bro. Like
Yeah.
we're like this ain't ECW, you
Yeah,
know."
ACW. All right, guys.
ECW.
So that's a wrap on this match on this Raven React. We do this last episode of every month. So join us for the last episode of March as we'll have Raven pick another match, and there's some other good ones in there. There's still a bad one in there. Kind of hope I really can't wait to see you get the bad match. That's truly an
Dude,
awful match.
she might kill you.
Um,
Oh
but
God.
it is truly an awful match. I think I know what the next match should be that we put in there. We have a side chat, so
Oh,
I'll let you
which
guys
one?
know. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. So
I'll tell you for
Don't keep
20
it in the group
bucks.
chat where we plot
so
against you.
so we're gonna move. We're gonna get into our main event discussion tonight as we are on the road to WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a 2-night WrestleMania, as they all are now. And this Royal Rumble is taking place in our hometown, Raven Knight's hometown, Indianapolis, Indiana. And super excited. We're going to our first Rumble. Just about 6 months ago now, we went to SummerSlam, Cleveland, and we
It
anticipate
was
this to
amazing.
be huge. This Royal Rumble is a very, very hot and exciting Rumble. There's a lot that can happen in this Rumble.
Mhm.
Um, there's also some disappointment here too as well, but we'll get into it. So we got 3 matches so far
Yeah.
on this Royal Rumble card, which I'm assuming that's it, because as of this recording, we are recording this on the 22nd of January, a Wednesday. So no, Saturday night's main event has not happened yet. That'll be this Saturday for us and last Saturday for all of you. So as you're listening to this, it'll be this Sunday, or sorry, this Saturday is when the Royal Rumble takes place.
You're listening to the future.
Unless there are any other matches, um, this is what we're going to be predicting. So let's start. We got the matches, by the way. We got the 2 Rumble matches: the Women's Rumble, the Men's Rumble,
Mhm.
and then we've got the match for the WWE Championship between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, and it's a ladder match, which I think was really fitting that you watched reacted to a ladder match.
I love the
TLC
ladder
walked away.
matches.
So let's go ahead and start with that. We must change it up. We're going to start with the Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens match. We got 2 belts that are going to be hanging above the ring. It is going to be the WWE Universal Undisputed 40 words later title,
Yep.
or you just want to call it, I just call it the WWE Championship at this point. That's what it is. Cody Rhodes is the WWE champion, but Kevin Owens is also the WWE champion because he's going to be walking in with one of the most iconic titles of all time, the Winged Eagle title.
The
And
best belt there is, there was, and ever will be.
I am super excited because I never got to see that belt in person. So I'm going to be seeing it in person for the very first time.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Looking forward to it. Both those belts are going to be suspended high above the ring, and whomever claims, I guess, both belts, right?
Yeah.
Is going to be the champion. So just a little bit of the build up. There's been a big long feud going on between Cody and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is mad, I guess, that Cody helped Roman. He's been really bitter. He's been going up to some of his allies, some of his kind of, I guess, like Drew McIntyre talked to him, talked to Sami Zayn, kind of expected Sami Zayn to help him out. Sami declared he was going to be in the men's rumble. Kevin comes out and he's like, hey, look, like, I hope you win. And just like I know you'd have my back, or I'd have your back, I know you'll have my back. So I think Kevin's kind of expecting people to help him out.
And
Yeah.
So I want to give my prediction first.
Hmm?
My prediction. We'll do the fun thing. We'll do what do you what does what do you think who do you think WWE will pick, and then who do you want to see win? That's kind of usually how we do it, right?
Hmm.
So I think the WWE will have Cody Rhodes win.
Absolutely.
I think
yeah,
we're too close to WrestleMania.
I agree with that.
You don't get many title changes 2 months, 2.5-ish months away from a Mania. Not that they never happen. Um, I just don't see them changing the title right now. And if we have Kevin Owens win, what happens to him going into Mania?
Right.
Right.
That's what I think's the W. That's what I think the WWE will do. Now, what do I want to have happen? I want Kevin Owens to win the match. Um, I'm a big Cody Rhodes guy. I've been very happy with his run, but I think his run needs to come to an end. And I don't foresee Cody Rhodes having the belt for years like Roman. I don't think anybody's going to have the belt that long anymore. But I think now, I think if they were going to pull the trigger, Kevin Owens already lost the match on Saturday Night's Main Event to Cody.
Yeah.
I just, in my opinion, I can't see that happening again. And I think he'll win. And I think that could be maybe he'll replace the WWE title with the Winged Eagle at that point. And we won't see that title again for a while.
Yeah.
Now how this plays into like the Chamber and Mania and all, and then even who's going to win the Rumble that night. Just don't know. But
I
me
mean, yeah.
personally, I want nothing more than to see Kevin Owens win. How is he going to win? Well, obviously he has to climb a ladder and grab the belt. What I think is going to happen is Randy Orton's going to screw over Cody Rhodes, and no one's going to see that coming.
No.
And at WrestleMania, we get Cody versus Randy Orton because everybody wants it, myself included. So I think that's how they do that. Because Randy Orton is set to come back soon.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, and I think this is the start of possibly Cody Rhodes'
Cody heel turn.
Heel turn, yes.
Yeah.
Because the whole joke and the shtick has been Kevin's not wrong.
Mhm.
He's not.
I don't think he is wrong.
I told you from the very beginning.
I think Cody has been a heel. I think behind the scenes,
Yeah.
it's like you know how like Kevin went out there and just straight fucked him up like by the bus.
Yeah,
I think there was some shit that happened
There
there.
was absolutely a reason for that.
So I think we get
Poor
Randy.
Kevin's being
We get Randy to come out and Cody's gonna be climbing the ladder, and then they do I Hear Voices. He comes out, and Randy's just slow, and right as Cody's gonna grab the belt, he knocks the ladder over on Cody. Now you're probably thinking, but wait, that would still make Cody a heel or a face. I know. Give it some time because they could do something where it's like a double turn where all it might seem like Kevin and Randy are really the heels, but really the heel is Cody. Cody's really the bad guy here. And that gets exposed throughout the course of the next few months. So really it is Kevin Owens is the good guy all along.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's my prediction for this match. I want to see Kevin win. Do I think they'll have him win? No. I think the safe thing for them to do would be Cody. Because I could see I think no matter what happens here, Randy Orton's involved in this match. Right? I think Randy Orton will be in this match some way. I don't know if it's gonna be, maybe I think what will happen is I could see Randy attacking Kevin and then Cody being pissed that Randy helped him. And then that's how they have a feud. Either way, this is going to spark Randy Orton and Cody to have a feud.
Mhm.
And that's going to go into WrestleMania, and they will have a match against each other at Mania. It will not be a main event though. It'll be that. Now, if it's for the belt, it's going to have to be the main event, right? Or one of them.
Yeah.
So there's that. Now the floor is yours. What do you guys? Who wants to start? Who wants to take this?
I'll do
I
it.
mean, I'm in agreement with you, so yeah.
You agree with me
Yeah.
already? I also want you to kind of we'll let Eric. Eric, what do you think is going to happen? We'll start with who do you want to win the match?
Kevin Owens.
Okay.
Because him and ladder matches, they go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want to see, like you were saying, Orton comes out, but instead, when he pushes Cody off the ladder
Yeah.
into an RKO and
That'd be
lets
kind of
Kevin
cool.
climb the ladder, get the WWE wing dig on, takes that other belt and just throws it away, throws it off the bridge, do
I would
something.
love that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm tired of I
Yeah.
love Cody, but Cody's a better heel than a babyface.
Cody's a fantastic heel.
He's a
Yes.
great fucking heel. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
After he left the WWE
Okay.
and went out and spread his wings and all that, like he became the
Mhm.
best heel
Yeah.
ever.
I love
I want to
Ring of
see
Honor
that.
New Japan Cody.
Yeah. He was a great heel
Absolutely.
in AEW.
I'll
And
Yeah.
send you a
TNA.
clip later from
Yeah.
his like earlier post WWE days. It's
Okay.
fantastic. Yeah.
So, all right. So you got so you want Kevin to win. What do you think the WWE is going to do? What's their
We're we're gonna see Cody Rhodes
okay? Okay, we're
retain
in
the belt.
agreement so far. All right.
Hmm.
Do you think Randy Orton will still be involved in the match?
It would be
Either way,
nice. Yeah.
I think yeah.
Or
Okay.
Sami Zayn accidentally cost Kevin the match.
Okay.
That's
I
super
didn't think about
believable.
that. I
Uh,
think I could see Sammy versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania,
Oh my
the match
God.
that we never got.
Yeah, I could see that.
the match we never got. Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of teased it a little bit because I
Yeah.
mean, wouldn't it be kind of poetic? 2 years ago, they won the tag belts together, and then now they're fighting each other at Mania.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of
Yeah.
great. Okay. Okay.
Next.
All right. Who Josh, you already are in agreement, right, Raven? You pretty much.
Yeah, I
Do you
think
think Randy's getting
unfortunately
involved?
Cody's. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I could see that. I will be surprised if he doesn't.
I will be
Uh,
utterly shocked if he doesn't get
yeah,
involved. So,
and
yeah.
yeah, I would absolutely love to see Kevin win, but I
Yeah.
unfortunately don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay. Josh, what you think?
Well, obviously you saved me for last because I neither want Kevin Owens to win nor think Kevin Owens will win.
Rude.
I know
I mean,
you're a
that's rude.
Cody.
He's coming after Cody's
You
belt. He worked really
You're a
hard for that
Cody
and
Mark.
finished his
Josh is a
story.
Cody
Yes, I'm a
crybaby.
Cody Mark. What
He's a
show are
Cody
you
crybaby.
watching?
He's a
A
Cody
bunch
crybaby.
of soft wrestling fans? Hell no.
I
What? A bunch of
mean,
crybabies.
we are marks after all. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Cody is
Yeah.
like the polar opposite of CM Punk on the spectrum. There's
Yeah,
like you got CM Punk over here and Cody, and then when they have a match together, it's gonna be like when
it's only
Agent
half
Smith took
good.
on. It's gonna be like when Agent Smith took on Neo in the Matrix.
It would be more like when I ate a sandwich this morning. I had no chance.
Okay, okay. So you want Cody either way. How do
Yeah,
you think it's gonna go down?
I definitely agree with Eric that Sami Zayn's gonna fuck it up.
Hmm.
Um,
All right.
he is
I'm
going
here
to
for
cause.
that. I didn't even think about that, but I'm definitely here
Yeah.
for that. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's what they've been setting up. It's because
Yeah.
I watch wrestling a little bit different. I can't enjoy the story setups because I see where it's going. I want them to swerve me, to be honest.
Of course.
Um,
Yeah, for sure.
that's why every year, every time we talk about something, I always come up with the craziest what if, and you always go, "Oh my God, that would be amazing," and then it never happens. Um,
They're
because
listening to
like
our show. They're not booking what you say, and they should.
I know they've been listening to me for years. You should see, like, fucking Nikki Cross was me for 2 years. Like,
You
let
know,
it
we got
happen
CM. That's why we have CM Punk because they know they're not listening to you because they got
because they know that I don't know. I can't say anything nice about CM Punk right now, but yeah, no,
right
I don't
now?
think
Oh, that means he will at some point. All right, cool.
I took a shit this morning that was more talented than CM Punk. How about that? Now I got to level it
Oh,
back out. Yeah.
come on, man.
And I've had some really bad stomach problems lately too. It's been some loose runny stuff. Very CM Punk like. But no, I don't think that Randy Orton
Okay. Yeah.
is gonna do much if he does show up.
Oh, okay.
Um
Oh, I agree with that. It
if
might
he
even just be a distraction, if anything else, like
to
just his
set up for
presence
something
being
later
there.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
You know,
Cody's
'cause
gonna win, do you think at some point he's still gonna turn heel
he has to. And it's definitely got to be something where like
before WrestleMania?
he's gonna beat
Oh, fuck
everybody.
yeah.
You think it needs to happen before
Yeah.
WrestleMania?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it needs to happen at Mania. It needs to be a situation where he's beating
Ooh.
everybody
Okay.
and nobody's going to beat him and he's going to be just continue being undisputed. And that's when he starts getting cocky again. Um, Full of himself, Cody Rhodes is literally what brought me back to wrestling after I stopped watching it for a long time.
Right.
Like a buddy of mine sent me a clip earlier, and I think I might have sent it in the Marks chat where
Yeah.
they're doing the New Age Outlaws. It was him and Damian Sandow when they were the Rhodes Scholars. Um, oh, you were unaware? Your posterior better tell another, and stuff like that. But it's funny. Cody was like, just going on the mic, and he goes, "How am I so pretty? I don't know. Look at my dad, ugly as fuck. Look at my brother, even uglier." And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah, 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 yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Face Cody would never say that.
That was freaking funny.
Yes.
I want
Um,
to see that so bad.
yeah. So no, it's like while I want
Oh,
Cody to stay at the top, I cannot wait for a heel turn from him.
you just changed my entire thought process.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna find out tonight what that's on this
Okay.
episode. That's gonna change a lot of things. All right, so we're in agreement. Well, not all of us. You want Cody to
Yeah.
win. We all agree
Yeah.
Cody's probably gonna win,
But I
right?
want Cody to win.
Okay. You want Cody to win. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Let's get into the next two matches. We got the the men's Royal Rumble and the women's Royal Rumble, and of course, we're going to go into the women's Royal Rumble next. This has been a sadly, extremely disappointing zero build to this match.
Yeah.
Now, of course, once again, we're back. We're going back. We're back in time. If you're listening to this, so if something has changed, and you're watching this about 4 days before Rumble, and we miss, we're not talking about something that just happened like on Raw.
Mhm.
This is going to come out before SmackDown next
Right.
week in Indianapolis. Um, of course, that will be different. It won't be as up to date. So just keep in mind that. However, right now, only one person has declared themselves for the women's Royal Rumble. That's Bayley.
Mm.
Bayley won the Rumble last year, and there's a lot of things that I kind of feel about this Rumble for the women, and I think I know who I might want to win, but I'm not going to go first here. I'm going to have Eric, or yeah, I'll have Eric go first. Eric, what do you think is going to happen, or transpire
Transfer
in the
women's rumble.
women's Royal Rumble? Yeah, and then who do you want? Who do you want to win, and who do you think they're going to have win? There's that.
I would love to see Jordan Grace make her official debut, WWE debut.
Yep.
And win the Rumble.
Yep. Oh,
and win the Rumble.
And yeah.
Ooh, right.
So we can get Rhea versus Jordan.
I would love to see.
I want that match so fucking bad.
I do too. Fuck yeah, dog.
Okay.
Okay. Any surprises? Any guesses? Like,
I would love to see AJ Lee return as a surprise entrant.
yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, they've been dropping.
She's really gonna return though.
Yeah.
Hey, anything can happen in the world of pro wrestling.
I know.
You're not wrong. And Eric, have you watched Heels yet? Especially now that it's on Netflix.
I haven't.
No.
Yeah, never watched it. I need to watch it. Yeah.
I don't watch our product.
Well, Shithead Punk plays a character named Ricky Rabies, and AJ comes back and plays his wife. and she's like the super, legendary female character that the other female
Oh
characters look up
God,
to.
we
So
need to
if
watch
I
this
mean,
show.
no, you absolutely do. It's I don't
Okay,
talk
I've
about
heard
it
nothing
like
but
it's the best thing
amazing
on
things
TV
about
because
it.
not it is.
Yeah.
But if you
Okay.
want to see AJ back in action, definitely go check out Heels. I honestly
Perfect.
think that's the
Perfect.
only way you're going to see it.
Okay. So who do you think's
Uh,
gonna win the Rumble, Eric?
um, I want like I don't I want to see Jordan, but who I want to see, who I think is gonna win, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the hard one because I don't want Charlotte. I don't want not,
God, no.
No.
Bianca's already had it, so I love
Nope.
her to death.
Mhm.
Um, I hate to say it, give it to Naya.
Man,
No,
Aya? No.
yeah,
absolutely not.
I know you're
Sorry.
naysaying, but that's kind of
Shit.
where the storyline's going.
No,
Yeah, it kind of is actually.
no.
Okay.
I
I mean,
like Naya.
my wild
Okay.
card
Mm-hmm.
is Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace. Okay.
Yeah,
That's who you want to see win. Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
Perfect. For me, here's a few. We'll do this. So we know like TNA and WWE now have an official mutual multi-year partnership between the two companies. So I think we're gonna definitely see Jordan Grace there. I think we'll also see Masha Slamovich there.
I
She's
love
a current
Masha.
TNA Knockouts champion.
Okay.
Um, I think we're gonna have Jordan and Masha in there at the same time, and Jordan's gonna eliminate Masha, which would be kind of a nice little throwback
Right.
to her, having had that feud. Um, I really hope we do not see what's her fucking name? That Tessa Blanchard. Please God,
Yeah.
don't do something stupid and put her in the match. Um, I'm trying to think who else could possibly, if there's anybody from TNA. I can't think off the top of my head right now. But I do think Charlotte Flair is going to return. I know it's going to make a lot of people upset, but I think this is going to be a different side of Charlotte we haven't seen. I think she's going to go full-fledged heel. She's going to break away from her dad. She's not going to she's not going to use a lot of the mannerisms and monikers from her father. I don't even think she's going to come out in the robe. I think she's going to be a whole. She's going to reinvent herself in a way in which we're all going to be like, "Whoa, holy shit, okay."
That would be cool.
I think she is going to be a top tier heel, and she is coming for blood. And I think that she is
Okay.
going to be like her attire is going to be dark. She already there was already some pictures of her. She changed her hair color.
Oh, I didn't
Or
see
no,
that.
not her hair color. She's changed the look of her hair. She looks a little different than she did before. So I'm seriously thinking that she's gonna come back and really reinvent herself. Other people I think that we're gonna see here, I think this is the moment we finally have Alexa Bliss come back to WWE. Um,
Okay.
I want to
I
see
think
Becky.
I think she will. I think we actually will get the return of Becky Lynch in this match as well. I
Hmm.
think Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair will be one of the last four people in the match. Um, I think as far as who I think Bailey might even last a while too. Um, I don't know if
It's a
she'll make
crime
it
if she
last.
doesn't at this point because
Um,
like they gotta stop pooping on her.
yeah. I do think that I don't know who else we'd see.
Jade.
We will not see Jade in this match.
Really?
I don't think Jade is coming back until she deals with the person that attacked her. Now, what could happen though in this match is I think Naomi and Bianca are going to be in this match, and I think Naomi could very well be the one that did it to did it to Jade.
Yeah.
However, I think that if you're going to do something really fucking amazing, you make Bianca turn heel here, and you have her betray Naomi, and Jade comes after Bianca in this match. Everybody's going to suspect it's Naomi. Naomi's the smoke screen. Naomi's the
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah.
That's like I think Naomi's a big red hair.
Bianca was the very first one that I
Mhm.
said.
Right. I think Naomi is just doing heelish things, but she's not a heel. I think she's the red herring. I think she's the smoke screen. I think what's going to end up happening is Jade's going to come out. She's going to look extremely fucking ready for revenge. Bianca and
Yeah.
Naomi are going to be in the ring already. They're going to be in the match. And then Jade comes out. Bianca and Naomi are going to look and see her coming with shock on their faces. We still won't know who it is. And then the moment that Jade steps in the ring, we're gonna find out it was Bianca,
That would
and
be amazing.
Bianca's gonna throw out Naomi. I think what will happen is while they're looking at Jade,
Hmm.
Jade's gonna come in and she's gonna look at both of them. I think all the women are gonna be on, like kind of knocked out in the corner and stuff. There won't be many people in, probably about we'll say like 6 people in the ring. Everybody will be in their corners. I think Bianca and Naomi will team up and take a whole bunch of women out. They'll all be down, and then you have Jade hit. She comes out. She's in a whole new attire, and she's looking at them. She's gonna come in and she's gonna attack Bianca first. And it's gonna be Bianca. I think Bianca's gonna steal in this match. I think Jade's
Be a
gonna.
great way to do
I
it.
think Jade's gonna eliminate Bianca, and I think she'll also eliminate Naomi.
No, I think Bianca, like you said,
Um,
is going to eliminate
or
Naomi.
eliminate Naomi, and then Bianca will get eliminated by Jade. I don't think Jade will win this match though. No, I don't know. We could have that happen, but who do I want to win this match? Who do I foresee winning this match? I know you guys are gonna hate me for this. I think Charlotte Flair is gonna win this match.
Okay.
I think Charlotte Flair will be a big heel, and she's gonna go after Tiffany Stratton. I think she's gonna target Tiffany. Now she could also go after Rhea because her and Rhea have a long, long NXT history together.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think people on paper would probably rather see Rhea versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. Which I think Rhea will win the match. I don't think she'll beat. I don't think they'll have Charlotte beat Rhea at Mania. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Uh, Outside of that, that's my prediction. Oh, now who do I want to win the match? Man, I don't know, man. You put it out there. I kind of like to see Jordan Grace win this match. Um, I just don't know if they're going to give it to her right away.
No.
So I'd love to see Jordan Grace win this match. So I'd say that'd be like who I kind of want to win, but I don't think that's gonna happen like at all. Let's do Josh. What you got for this one? The women's rumble. What's
You
your
kind of took everything I was gonna say. I was actually dumbfounded that you literally had all of my notes here checked off. The difference is I don't think we're getting Alexa Bliss. Sadly, I think she's done.
I
Um,
kind
I
of think
think
so too. Yeah.
I think Alexa Bliss is quietly retired.
okay?
And you know
All
that
right,
hurts to say because
that makes me sad, but yeah,
dog, I was crushing on her hard like her whole time in the WWE, my dude. Um,
yeah,
but it's okay. I'm a family man now. I'm tied down. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
Um, However,
Good for her.
I don't. I think that while they're going to highlight some of the TNA, I mean, this goes for the men and the women. Not a single one of them is going to win. Um,
Agreed.
just
yeah,
if they
sure,
do, it's going to be over in NXT because that's where the actual agreement is.
right, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Yes. The whole reason that people get brought into the Rumble is that shock value.
Hmm.
of course.
Remember when AJ Styles showed up out of nowhere a couple years ago and the internet collectively lost its shit? When
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes came back, it was a big deal. But when AJ Styles came back at the Royal Rumble, people lost their
yeah.
shit.
I remember losing that
Um,
with my shit too.
yep. You know, I love Jade Cargill. That's who I want to have something nice happen for, but it's not in the cards,
Okay.
to answer that question. But
Yeah.
and here's where I throw a curveball on what you said. I think Becky's gonna come back and win
That's
because
exactly what I was going to say. Yep.
sorry.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yep. If that,
Because
yep.
it's just I don't know, I feel it. It's that intuition I have. I don't really have an actual answer
mm.
other
Okay.
than the fact that my gut, which Brian, how often am I right? My gut
Uh,
tells me that Becky
Meh.
Lynch is winning the Rumble.
Okay. So is that your pick and who you think the WWE is gonna have win?
No, my pick is I want something nice to happen to Jade Cargill.
Oh, so
That's
Jade.
that's what I
Okay.
want to
But
happen.
but what you feel that they're gonna
But
do
in
is
the
have
real world,
Becky
I
win.
think Becky Lynch is going to come back and win and be like, "Fuck you, Charlotte. You're still a doo doo head," and that's going to happen.
That is actually
Okay.
pretty. I was going to say that I think that
Right.
if Becky does come back, she's going to win. And I also was thinking it was going to pin her against Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that your thoughts on the? What do you think?
I mean, that's what I think is, yeah, if she comes back, I think she's going to win.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not necessarily who I mean, I would like to see. I mean,
Who do you want to
I
see?
wouldn't mind her winning, but you know,
So is that your pick for who you want to see win and who you think they're going to have win?
no, I don't really know who I want to win right now because we still don't know everybody who's going to be in it.
Well, I don't think they're going to tell us everybody
So
who's going to be in it.
I know. I mean, and they're not. They're going to have surprises or whatever. I would love to see Carmella return.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I have been, I've been wanting that for a while, and I feel like there might be something going on with Corey, and there might, you know what I mean? And so I feel like this would be a really great time for her to come back too.
All right. Well, guys, we are at our main event. We got the men's Royal Rumble, and there's a lot here. There's a lot here.
Yeah.
We got CM Punk that's going to be in it. We got Mr. You Can't See Me John Cena in his last Royal Rumble appearance ever.
Invisible Man. Yeah.
We have Seth freaking Rollins is going to be in this.
Drew,
Drew McIntyre is going to be in this. Roman Reigns is going to be in this.
that just blows my mind.
Um,
Sammy,
Sammy, Jey Uso,
mhm.
Rey Mysterio,
I
Mhm.
forgot Ray's going to be in it.
and
Kevin,
LA Knight. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all going to be in it. They've all declared. I want to start this one. Here's the thing, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, John Cena is not winning this match. John Cena is not winning this match. Will not
You
win this
think
match.
so?
I feel just like you feel in your gut. I feel in
Mhm.
my gut he is not winning this match. I think in this farewell tour he wants to have great matches, but he doesn't want to take away from the business. Like he doesn't want to take away from like the youth and everything. He doesn't want to take away.
Okay.
So I just as much just like you feel in your gut.
Mhm.
I feel strongly in my gut that John Cena is
Okay.
not going to win this match. I think he is
Okay.
there merely for the fun factor, merely for the appearance. Um, as I was saying earlier, his farewell tour, he's going to have some really great matches with some awesome people.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to try to take too much away from the business, like as far as all the storylines and everything going on right now. He's going to probably want to be trying to put over a lot of people, but I don't think he's going to lose all of his matches. But I don't. I think this is. I feel this is too big for him to win. I because if he wins the thing, but this is WrestleMania, he'd have to pick who he would be facing.
Right.
And right now you've got Gunther and Cody. So like what? I mean, I know a lot of people are saying that they're speculating that John Cena could take on Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship,
that's just weird to me.
but I don't even care about honestly I don't even care about that match. Um, Gunther's kind of been just in La La Land. I feel like he's not even really there most of the time anymore.
Mhm.
So John Cena's not winning this match. I also don't think that Roman Reigns is going to win this match.
No.
I agree.
I think that's too easy. I don't think this is Roman Reigns' path to the back to the title. I don't think this is it.
No.
I think there's a very distinct possibility that he could get screwed over by someone, and that man's name is CM Punk.
Yeah.
Um, now we're gonna get to who I want to win
Yes.
because you said something earlier that really just played an entirely really awesome scenario in my head. I want Sami Zayn to win this Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I want to win.
Hmm.
I want Kevin Owens to win the title. I want Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens main eventing WrestleMania. I think that'd be pretty fucking cool, in my opinion.
Okay.
Um, I think that they could do some seriously great build up. I think it reflects their tag team championship victory 2 years ago pretty well. It's a very distinct parallel. I think they could have some really great build up. I mean, they would have tons of back and forth with each other for the next 2 months. Leading into Mania, um, I think he's gonna call Sammy, or Sammy will call Kevin on him. Do I think Sami Zayn has? Do I think that's who WWE's gonna have? Absolutely not. I don't think so. Um, who do I think the
No.
WWE's gonna have win? Um, man, that's tough. I oh God, I don't know. I'm looking at who's in it right now. I do think it's going to be one of the men that's already declared. They've advertised them all. I do think it's going to be one of these men. Um, oh man, there's so much here. I know that everyone's probably thinking that CM Punk is going to win this match. I don't think CM Punk is going to win this match. I won't be shocked if he wins the match.
I thought you were going to finish that by saying, I know CM Punk is going to win this match. And I was about to be like, objection.
No, I think that that's what everybody expects to happen.
No.
CM Punk has a favor. He doesn't need to win this match. I think what will happen is he's going to get eliminated, and I think he's going to use that favor to insert himself into the the main event of WrestleMania. Will insert himself. Who do I think is going to win
Mhm.
the Royal Rumble? I think Seth Rollins is going to win the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
I think Seth. I think
and Becky.
I think Seth is going to call out Cody. So we get Cody and Seth again at Mania, and then guess who's going to insert themselves in that and make it a triple threat? It'll be Punk.
Yeah.
Um, I do think Punk's going to main event WrestleMania. I don't think that's
Sure.
his. I don't think he needs them. I do think he will win the title at WrestleMania. All the things you can't wait to see happen at WrestleMania, Josh, are going to happen for CM Punk this year. He's in the main event of Mania. He's going to win a title at Mania. I do believe that's going to happen. I think that they are going to have Seth win it. Now
That's not what I was going to say at all, but it's one of those. It's the tables have turned, sir. I agree with
I
what you're saying.
oh wow, okay. So for
Yeah.
me, it's because there's been a lot of animosity between Seth and Punk. I don't think that the Raw Netflix debut was the last time.
Mm-mm.
I think that was the pre-match to the real match, which will happen at Mania. And I was trying to think in my head, how are they going to get to Punk and Mania? How are they going to get to Punk and Seth at Mania? But Punk has a favor, and he's in the Rumble. That favor is going to obviously be, I want to be the main event. And then I was also thinking, well, maybe they'll do something really fun, and they'll make it a fatal four-way. I could honestly see this being a fatal four-way match between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins. I don't know, but I think that they're gonna have Seth Rollins win the Rumble. I think
Okay.
everybody's got their eyes on Punk winning, which I originally was gonna say Punk, but I was like, no, man, they don't need Punk to win. He has a favor. What else would that what else would the favor be at this point? We're so close to Mania. What's the favor really going to be? Now I
Probably
could
for
see
some depends.
now
Dude's old.
now here's the thing I could see. We'll just do like I have another possibility that WWE will do. WWE
Mhm.
could also have Punk win. The favor is he's going to be entering at number 30. That'll be the favor.
Hmm.
That's yeah.
You know, and it's going to piss off Roman because Roman's going to be like, "Are you serious? Why didn't you give me number 30?" I'm your tribal chief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be also kind of funny if whatever happens, because I still think Paul Heyman's going to turn on Roman Reigns. I
Okay.
still think he will. I think what would actually be kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, because we're talking about predictions for the show in general, what would be really interesting is Roman's like talking to Paul. He's like, "Hey, I need you to get me, Paul. You're my wise man. I need you to get me. You know I got you got the Rumble coming up. I need you to get me the best spot possible." And Paul's like, "Yeah, yes, my tribal chief."
Hmm.
Well, what sucks is Roman doesn't know that the favor was number 30, and so Roman's gonna find out that he actually ended up getting number one. And what Paul
Oh,
Heyman had to do to get that favor for CM Punk was by way of screwing over Roman Reigns and making Roman
gotcha.
Reigns have to be number one. So, because they had Brock Lesnar started off several years ago and he lasted a long time. I think Roman Reigns could definitely last a long time. I don't think Roman's going to show up like at 20. I think if you're going to have Roman be there, you make him the first person. Now, I think what will be really cool is who do you have be number two with Roman? Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be funny.
And they just kick each other's ass and they're eliminating dudes and they're kicking each other's ass. And you have Drew come out and then him and Seth fucking up, Roman because they all hate Roman, right? It's the whole point, right? It's Roman.
Hmm.
They hate Roman. And then Jay comes out there and then he helps Roman. So then it's Jay and Roman taking on Drew and Seth. They're just fighting each other in the ring, you know? And then all of a sudden, who shows up? Fruity Pebbles. And he just really breaks the whole thing up. I don't think John Cena will be 30. I could see though John Cena doing this crazy thing where he's like, I want to test myself. I want to be number one or some stupid shit like that. Like
Yeah.
it's my last Rumble. I want to test myself. I want to, it's my first match, of the year. And I want to go all out. I want to test myself. I'm declaring that I'm gonna be number one. I don't know. So that's my whole thing. All right. Who's next? Who wants to go next? Who you got for the Rumble? What's your pick? And then what do you think the WWE is going to do? Who's going to go next? Who wants to take it?
I'll go.
All right, do it. Let's go. What you got, Josh?
Okay. First of all, Joe Hendry's coming in. He's not
Hmm.
going to win anything.
I didn't mean to. I can't believe I didn't mention my boy Joe, the
I
TNA
know.
World
I
Champion.
know.
Say
I
his
was so
fucking
glad
name,
he
and he is
didn't.
gonna
He
appear.
he appears exactly. I've got
Yes.
some friends that have gotten real shitty with me over like how I've spent my entire life crapping on TNA, and now all of a sudden I'm the biggest mark for their big dude. And it's like, you know what? That's
Welcome to the club, brother.
that's the beautiful thing about wrestling is it always changes.
Yeah, like even like next week, next episode, Punk could win the
Mhm.
Rumble, and now you're a Punk fan.
I will never be a CM Punk fan. Um, I
Never say
don't.
never.
Never say never. I've been in
I
this fight.
will because my problem is not with CM Punk. My problem is with Phil Brooks.
Oh,
Um,
that's true. Okay.
yeah.
So,
So here's the deal. Um, I get what you're putting down, but
all right. All right.
that's the thing. The thing. John Cena doesn't fucking write WWE.
Okay.
You know who writes WWE?
The fan,
Merchandise sales.
the merchandise, the fans. Oh,
Merchandise
okay.
sales.
All right.
So hell yes, I think that John Cena is going to come in and Superman win this one last time. Why? Because that's what John Cena does.
So is that
Um,
what you think the WWE is going to do? Is have him win?
yes, the
Oh Lord.
WWE is going to have John Cena win just so they can set up some big match with him versus Gunther at WrestleMania. Um, he's not going to win. Whatever,
Not
he's
that.
going to get screwed over, and he's going to not win against Gunther and lose his last, possible title shot.
At
I
breaking
def
the at breaking the record that Ric Flair has.
breaking
Yeah.
the records, yeah. Because
Yeah.
as we've already talked about, I don't think he should be allowed to do that.
Okay.
Uh,
Fair. I agree.
yeah. So I think that regardless of what other silly, crazy stuff happens, um, John Cena is going to actually win this whole thing.
That'd be
Uh,
would be fucking wild if he did.
Exactly. And
You know
and
why? But let me throw a little devil's advocate and
please
and,
do.
and
That's what
show
I always
you.
do.
Let me
Do
do this
me.
to you because this is why he's not. This is like I said in my gut. I don't think John Cena's gonna win this match. I don't think he's
Right.
gonna win. You
And
know
I'm not and
why?
I'm
Here's
not discounting your
here's
gut at all.
Sure. Here's why I do not. I honestly wholeheartedly believe that John Cena is not going to win because John Cena is not going to be on every show. You kind of and it's that entire deal of I think John Cena is going to still want to be that guy who's putting over people. I don't think this is the time you have John Cena win a
That's
match.
well, that's like I said, that's fine. And whatever John Cena wants can fill hand and shit can fill the other, but he's not the one that writes it. He's not the one that sets the stuff
Well,
up.
I understand it, but we have Triple H
Mm.
writing it. We don't have
Bleak
Vince
should.
McMahon doing this anymore. This isn't Tony
Right.
Khan writing it, the biggest fucking mark of all time that owns a wrestling company. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I understand about the merch, but here's the thing, brother. What's selling the merch is the farewell tour. He doesn't need a Royal Rumble to sell merch. This is
John
John
Cena
Cena.
doesn't even need to be there to sell merch.
No, he doesn't, dude.
But
Even I mean, we're not going to see him anyway. He's still going to
think
make a ton
about
of
the
money.
ridiculous like building tearing down pop that's gonna happen when John Cena wins his final Royal Rumble.
I don't think he needs to win the Royal Rumble for them to sell
I
merchandise
don't
because
think he
the
needs to
farewell
either.
tour, prints money. You know what will be? You know
Yeah.
what's going to happen? I just had another prediction.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna? You know what? Oh my god! Oh my god! Why did I think about this? Now this certifies John Cena's not winning this Rumble.
Okay.
The Rock's gonna eliminate him. The Rock's gonna be in the Rumble.
I would love for The Rock to eliminate
The,
him.
the final boss. The final boss is gonna show up. He's not gonna win the Rumble.
No.
Or they could have John Cena eliminate the Rock. That'd be kind of
Yeah.
funny.
You know.
I don't know.
Like I said, that's not what I want to happen. That's just what I feel is gonna happen. Um,
What do you want to happen?
I
Who you
want, and I know this is just me being I want someone who we're not even expecting at all to
Joe
come up
Hendry?
and win that title shot. No, definitely not Joe Hendry. That's what I was saying
Well,
with the women's rumble.
it
Is
will
they're not
definitely
going to
not
let
be Joe Hendry.
a single TNA person
It won't be a TNA person at
go
all.
over at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I I'm not I'm not at the point where because we don't even know who's all going to enter. There's gonna be it might even be
For sure.
fucking Jay Uso at this point. You
Jay
know?
Uso's in it. Jay Uso is in it, but I don't think it'll
Yeah.
be.
It no, I don't either, but I'm just saying it could be something random. I feel like they're going to do something, ridiculous. If it's
I don't
not
know.
John Cena, it's going to be something random. However, something that you didn't talk about,
CM Punk will
um,
be.
no,
Right.
is what who all's going to show up.
Matt and
It
Jeff
kind of
Hardy will be.
sucks.
I think Matt and Jeff Hardy will be in the match.
I That would
Absolutely.
be dope
Absolutely will be in the
because
match.
well, I've
They'll be
got
in the match.
firsthand knowledge that someone who we haven't seen in a long time is going to be there.
Who's that?
Um, I don't know if I should spoil it on the show.
Nah, do it.
Oh,
Who's gonna be there?
hailing from Green Bay, Wisconsin,
Oh, Mr. Kennedy. That'd be
Mr.
sick.
Kennedy. Yeah, he's going to be in town.
Okay.
He's at WCWO the night
Oh, he's
before.
in town. That doesn't mean he's gonna be in the Rumble.
Hell
He could
yeah, it
be in the
does.
Rumble.
Why the fuck
Ah,
is he going to be in town?
he's there for probably for WrestleCon or whatever they do.
No, he's there for WCWO. He's not part of WrestleCon.
Oh well, then I don't know then.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I'd imagine if he's going to be that close, but I thought they ended on really bad terms. I don't see him come back to WWE. Last I heard,
He
he did not leave the company on good terms.
so did CM Punk.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah, I know that, but
Yeah,
I can see it.
exactly. We're
Cool as fuck.
this
That'd be
is
cool as
this
fuck.
is this is a whole new era
I understand that. You're
of
right.
WWE. So, just listen. And if I'm wrong, well, guess what? I'm wrong a
Mm,
lot too. But I'm just saying we're gonna see some cool old favorites come back with
fuck
this
yeah.
one.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Because this is the Triple H era and HE Baby knows
Mm.
what we want. Um,
HBK. HBK will be in the Rumble.
dude, you know how much I would love to see Shawn Michaels, but he's not got it in him.
He does.
Look at
I
Shawn
don't. I
Michaels.
don't know. I
I have a
don't
better
know,
chance of
brother.
lasting. I have a better
Well,
chance in my current physical state at lasting 5 minutes in the Royal Rumble than HBK does. Um, and I'm still seeing the doctor over heart issues, like but I think we're gonna get some old cool guys. I think we're gonna get some cool surprises. We're definitely gonna get no, I agree. We're probably gonna get the Hardys. And that would be very
let's see.
cool.
I'll tell you who else I think we'll get. I think we're gonna get Big E.
Nope.
Oh,
I think he could
that'd
show
be
up.
cool.
I would love to see Matt Cardona. Um,
Oh man. I
we
don't know
could.
if they would do that.
I don't either. I
Um,
don't think he's gonna.
now you said we
Well,
got TNA, right? I think Santino Morella should show up.
is he in TNA?
He is. He's the
Oh
sheriff.
fuck yeah, let's
He's like
go.
the G. He's like the GM. He's like the
Fuck yeah,
sheriff
let's go.
of the TNA now.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
We could
Um,
even get Dolph Ziggler.
yeah.
He just
Mr.
lost the
Squared
belt.
Circle Expo, yeah.
You know what I would love to see happen?
Mm.
He's going to be sitting in the announcer desk, and they're going to play his music, and Wade Barrett is going to enter the Royal Rumble.
Really?
I think that's what's
Because
going to happen. Yep.
well, I was gonna say Corey Graves
Me. Oh,
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
I expect that.
because I
He's
I
been
I
on.
still don't
He's
know
been
if I
on
feel
one.
like if this is real or not with all of his
I don't know
stuff
if we're
because
being. I can't tell if we're being worked. I think we're being worked a little bit.
I feel like we are a little bit at the same time, like look at things from his perspective, he might actually be like really fucking upset over what's going on.
I think what would be really fun is
Mhm.
AJ Styles
Yeah,
and him going at it with Joe Hendry, the current TNA champion.
I think that would be fantastic.
Tease that comeback a little bit,
Yeah.
you know. And I think that Big E I think what's going to happen is I believe in my whole chest that Xavier and Kofi are in the Rumble,
Hmm.
and Kofi's going to show up, and they're gonna be like, what? And that's when
Big E's gonna show up, you mean?
that is when he makes his in-ring debut, in-ring return.
I
He's gonna fuck up. He's
honestly,
gonna
man,
fuck up the New Day.
I think he's done.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I don't think he's done.
I think no, I think on a personal level, whatever Big E's real government name is done being Big E
That's a big
Langston.
government name. I don't think
Um,
he's done.
I
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
I don't know. It's
After
really
seeing
hard to
after
get
seeing
back in the
Bryan
ring.
Danielson come back and Edge come back and all these guys I thought would never come back again.
I mean, I'm not
I think he's
discounting
coming
Big
back.
E, but have you ever watched any of those like behind the scenes shows? Like, did you ever watch Swerve specifically? Is what I'm about to bring up.
No, I never watched that.
So Swerve was the backstage crew of Jackass, but with WWE people.
Oh, that's kind of
So
cool. Okay.
yeah, you should. I would tell you to go watch it on the network, but that would be a conversation we'd be having 10 years ago. Um, anytime they would go to play a prank on Big E, he's the biggest. My mom said I can't play with you anymore, and he would pack up his toys and leave. Like, regardless of what it was, he was always the worst sport about anything. So I think that Big E is legitimately done. Like, he got hurt the one time, and I'm
Yeah,
not discounting him anyway. I'm just saying that I've seen his real, personal self come out in him,
sure.
and I think he's done. I think he's done. He got shown that he can actually get her, and he said, "You know what? I've got Mia Yim's sister at home. That's all
Hmm.
I need."
Okay, so
He- he-
did we establish who you think they're gonna have win?
yes, dead ass. I think it's John Cena. As much as you're against it, I think John
And
Cena's
that's who
gonna
you
win.
want to see win?
No,
Who do you want to
no,
see win? That's why okay, we hadn't
no.
got
Who,
there
who
yet.
who I want to see win
Yes,
is
because
going to be
we gotta
someone
get
we don't
moving. Yeah.
expect at all. It's someone we don't expect at all. I want someone to like finally get their number one shot because Triple H is that guy. He would be
Okay.
like, you know what? Karrion Cross, why don't you go ahead and win this?
No way.
No, that was just something random I threw out because he was the first name that came to my
Oh, I
mouth.
got you. Okay.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Triple H is going to be like,
And
yeah, hell
you.
yeah, let's do that. And he's going to give someone their like he's going to give us whoever wins this, whoever he is going to give us a reason to look at them for the first time in a new light.
So who is it?
Um,
So who is it then?
Oh my gosh, if you say who I'm
no, you guys aren't
thinking.
understanding. I don't know.
Oh, I thought
generic.
you were
Oh, that's a
building it
lame.
up.
That's such a.
Dude,
That's such a lame. That's
lame.
a lame. No, you got to
No,
pick.
it's not. Like
You still
that's
got
the
to
thing
pick. That's
is
the rules.
some guy that we're not expecting, whoever the fuck it is. It's not going to be
You got
shithead
to pick.
Punk.
You
It's
got to
it's
pick. You got to pick.
Dim's the
then
rules.
then give me a
Pick.
full list of the roster of who's going to be in the Rumble. You
We know,
get what I'm
we
saying?
never. You know we never get that. So you got to pick.
Exactly. So you're missing my point.
But the
Is
point
that
is you got to pick somebody. There's no. You got to have a pick.
Well,
I
no,
then
I
I
get
don't have
what
one.
he's saying
Then
because
I honestly don't have one. If you're not going to take my answer, then I don't have a pick.
I get what you're saying. That's what I tried to do. I was like, I don't really know because I don't know who else going to
No,
be in it. But I
no,
mean,
I'm saying
You
that
guys are making
whoever it
this
is, it's
no
going to be a
fun.
huge ass surprise. It's going to be
I doubt that. Highly doubt.
someone that we're not even expecting, and they're not going to win to Gunther, but they're going to use this as an opportunity to take someone and elevate them.
Then who would that be?
okay.
Do you have anybody in mind?
Do you know who
No,
I
I
would
don't.
love to
I
see
don't because
win?
I've been passively watching.
So
I've
now
been
hold on.
passively watching wrestling for the last couple of years, and you know this.
So then how can you be certain that's going to be someone we don't know when you don't even know who that someone would be? I'm genuinely curious.
That's his point,
Okay,
Cody.
Do
not
you have
Seth
like
Rollins,
anybody in
not
mind?
Roman Reigns, not CM Punk,
I know
not
that. No, I know it's
right,
not going to be a big guy, but
right.
is it going to be
So
like
you're
Obi Fama? Is it going to be like Trick Williams? Is it going to be
sure,
like
like
oh my
literally, it doesn't
lord?
matter.
Ah, I hate the no answer. I hate that.
It's not
Anyway,
it's
it's the
Giving an
I
answer
know
is not what you want to
it's the
hear.
lame answer, but it's an answer nonetheless. So all
I
right.
get where you're coming from.
I get it. It's yeah, that's fine.
it's we're gonna
Um,
be surprised and swept off repeat because I
why do
think
you
that it's
feel
gonna
that
be
though?
John Cena.
But why do you think that's going to happen though?
Because this is the Triple H era, baby. Triple H is going to do new things that we've not expected. He's going to do new things. Triple H loves younger, new talent.
So here's the thing about that, and then we'll move forward. Is
Yeah,
I know this is Triple H era, but I think you're giving him way too much credit. I don't think that Triple H is going to do something. It's still a business. At the end of the
hmm
day, they have shareholders. They have Netflix now. All
right.
of these decisions are not. He's not going to just do and you because that would make zero sense. You have to understand they're going to have to pick someone that makes story sense. Having a random dude like a Karrion Cross fits absolutely nowhere into anything and would make absolutely no. I'm just trying to help you understand why that wouldn't be. I mean, you're fine to have that answer. It's fine, but I think if we're thinking logically about the
Right.
business,
Well, because
that
my
might be
real
good.
answer was
That
John
might be
Cena.
good. That might be
Like,
good in theory, and I think
right.
that would be an interesting thing. However, as a fan, I would hate that because
Well,
you're not
no,
going to pick
because
up you're not going to pick a guy because as someone who does watch every week, I'm thinking about the roster. I'm like, okay, who would that even be?
mhm.
Like LA Knight? Would that
No,
Shinsuke
unfortunately,
Nakamura?
it's not gonna. It could be
Would it
Shinsuke.
be? But see,
But it's not.
as I'm thinking of people, I'm thinking of the grand scheme of things because this is the Rumble winner. This is a like this that's setting off a whole ass storyline, and I
Right.
can't think of anyone who
I mean,
Triple H would just go.
who's most recently
Um,
come up from the NXT roster?
it is not going to be anybody in NXT. Absolutely not.
That's why they had just came up from the roster. So who
Just
just
came up.
yeah, give me some
I
people
can't
that
even
just
think of
came
the
up from
last person that just came up in the roster because
the
My
I
wild
think
card is Braun Breaker.
See? Okay, good.
Braun
That's a
Breaker's
great
been,
answer. Thank you.
but Braun Breaker's been there for a while. He's
Yeah.
not like a not only that, but he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, he's the Intercontinental Champion. No, you're right.
See,
But
that's what I'm saying.
because
There
Hey,
okay, so
you
really
can
you
be
is
a
asked me two
champion
separate
to win the
questions.
Rumble.
there really
It
is
was
nobody else. There really is
it was
nobody else unless you want to do Goldberg
so
because
the two questions you asked
They
me.
have been teasing Goldberg versus Gunther as well. I hate to tell you
Oh
that.
wow. It's not going to be Bret Hart either. Because the two questions you asked me
It'd
is
be
who do I
funny.
think will win and who do I want
Yeah,
to win? Who
yeah.
do I think will win? Invisible Man John Cena. Who do I want to win? Some some guy who's
Some.
really been busting his ass.
I mean, I guess
And
Jay
Triple H
Uso.
goes, you know what? Hell yeah, let's do it.
Right. I'm just thinking like, okay, would that be like Jay? because you
It
typically
could
when
be
you
Jey
when,
Uso.
here's the thing.
You know,
The reason why I'm
that's what.
asking
No, I
you.
did say that earlier. Is it could be Jey Uso at this point.
That's what I'm saying. So
It
like that's why I'm asking you. Like, is there several guys you have in mind that make no sense that could make sense? That's what I was
a
getting
bunch
at.
of
Because
people. Yeah,
such as like what who do you have a like?
I just spent the last
Because
5 minutes
someone
listing
immediately
listing
has
shit
to
off.
come to mind for you to say that.
No, it
Running in
doesn't.
circles at
I
this
went.
point.
I woke up at 5 a.m. and I worked a 12-hour day. No, my brain is tired. I'm not thinking of anybody.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I'm a
It's the
false.
general
So
concept of I want Triple H because this is who I want. I want Triple H
this is good
to
content.
to
This
give.
is good content. This is good banter. We're having good discussions.
Yeah,
It's
no,
fine.
exactly.
This is
It's
podcast talk. It's what we hate. It's
yeah,
what people do.
exactly.
Um.
But I want Triple H to take someone and ascend them to the higher ranks with this.
mm,
Think of
yeah.
how many times, like,
Mm.
okay, remember back in the day, the TLC match between Sheamus, who was a relative nobody, and John Cena.
Didn't he cash it in though?
No,
Oh no,
Sheamus won on accident and
no.
put
Wait,
John Cena through the
He
table.
won his first match. That's right. Yeah, he
Yeah,
beat.
because he actually
Yeah,
John Cena was supposed to beat him, but it was an accidental thing because he accidentally John Cena went through
right.
the table before Sheamus. But remember what that
Hmm.
did for his fucking career? Nobody cared who Sheamus was before that. He was
Yeah,
just this new guy, and then all of a
right.
sudden he's been a top tier. I'm pretty sure he won King of the Ring the year after that.
I just think for me, here's the thing though.
Mhm.
I'm trying to center you in some way. I think
I
that's
don't want
great.
to be centered.
I
It's
think in
I'm trying to tell
theory,
you on the abstract of it.
that could be interesting. However, I don't see that making sense in
Me
the
either, but you
grand
asked what I
scheme of things.
wanted.
But that's not what you
So,
asked, babe. It doesn't have to make sense to you.
I'm talking here. Hold
I
on.
know you
I'm
are.
just saying, like it's for me. I'm trying to think of who that would be because there really isn't anybody for that spot. So, Eric, what you got?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, so I hate to say this, but I'm probably either going to see John Cena or CM Punk win the Rumble. But my wild card, here's the swerve
Hit
of
it.
all swerves. Gunther.
What?
Why?
Think about it. Go back to when Triple H,
Yeah. See now, Josh, you're like what?
when
Yeah,
Roman had to defend the WWE World Title in the Rumble, and then
yeah.
when he got thrown over the top rope, and then it came down to Ambrose and Triple H, and Triple H won his 16-time world title. So it could always be a swerve. They could swerve us. How Gunther wins. Like, what the hell did we do? But if they let Cena win, they can do Cena versus Cody at Mania, because that's been a rumor match for Mania already. Is Cody and Cena. To me, two OVW Golden Boys, the original and the last Golden Boy that OVW
Right.
had. CM Punk. I don't know. He's one of my he's just on there. The wild cards, or who I want to see return or make their debut. Definitely Joe Henry. A name that y'all haven't even said, Nick Aldis,
That'd be kind of
because
cool.
Nick
So
Aldis
Nick
has
Aldis
never
doesn't
been in
have
the Rumble.
be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. I was actually telling Raven on the we were watching a little bit of SmackDown that I thought it'd be kind of cool if like Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce were in the Rumble. That's too much though.
I mean, if Nick Aldis,
Um,
this is
I
a
mean anything
wild
can
card.
happen.
If Aldis won, he can go after Cody, because Cody and him have a little history for the NWA World Title.
Yeah,
But
it's
anything
true.
can happen in the WWE or in professional wrestling
So are
itself.
you suggest? So wait, was this who you would who you want to see win?
Who I want to see win, Gunther. Who I think WWE's going to let us see win, either Cena or Punk. That's my top two.
Okay,
They're right there
okay.
together.
Would Gunther be the
See,
champion if he won the Rumble?
Yes, because it would be the biggest swerve of all
That's
swerves. It would just swerve like, because
that's
everybody's
so
eligible.
wild. I'm so glad you
Everybody,
guys don't book. I'm so glad you this if this show shows anything. I'm so glad some of us aren't booking the WWE.
hey now, it's happened before. It can happen again.
I'm so glad that none of us booked the WWE
Because they didn't say a
because
champion
God,
can't
people
be in
would
the belt.
hate
It
this
can't
shit.
be in the. Can't be in the Rumble. I mean, like if Braun Breaker won, even though he's IC champion, that don't mean nothing.
I don't think that anyone that's currently a champion should even be allowed in the Rumble, with the
Well, I mean
exception of Joe
that's
Henry
a.
because
I
it's from a
mean,
different.
yeah, that's now
Ooh,
you understand a little bit of why I was trying to think a little logically. I was like,
I mean, y'all should know.
not
I think outside the box, and that's where I come with the Gunther and and Braun Breaker because
Hey,
Ooh,
you know
here's something.
interesting.
What's Adam Colvin up to, baby?
He's still in
He's
AEW. He's still in
no,
AEW.
he's super unhappy with AEW. It's to the point where I heard that Britt Baker is like trying to get out of her contract.
well, I mean, yeah, but because her and him are
So I
split.
mean,
Well,
what's the
Britt Baker and
status of?
Adam Cole are not together, but yeah. I don't know. I
Mm.
mean, I think it's too short. I think it's too soon because he'd have to get out of his contract, and then I don't. Come on, man. Tony Khan. Now we really got to think a little logically about contracts. Tony Khan's not going to let anybody go to WWE in a
No,
week.
that's why I didn't say he
No
was coming.
way.
I was like, what's the status of
No
his
way.
contract?
Oh, I got
Because
one more
I'm
name to
pretty sure
add to return.
he's coming right back as soon as his contract's up. He's coming
Oh,
right
I
back.
think he will. I think. Well,
Yeah,
depending on the non-compete clause, it'll be like 3 months before he comes back, but he'll
yeah,
come back.
yeah.
Yeah, I will. I would love to see Adam Cole back in WWE. That'd be great.
Another name that
Absolutely,
we
baby.
could probably see at the Rumble, Aleister Black.
Yeah, because he just left AEW.
Yep,
Yes.
he's
Aleister Black.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
and
that be
then
Maybe we'll
crazy if
see
he
Buddy.
showed up at
Maybe
the
we'll see Buddy
Rumble and
Murphy come
won?
over. Maybe we'll see Buddy
Wouldn't
Murphy
that be
come over, and
crazy
then
if he
him and
came in
Rhea
and
would be
won?
who?
Buddy, Alistair, you know what I'm saying?
Alistair winning the Rumble? No fucking way. There's it for me. It has to make somewhat of a story sense. I just don't think that would be wait at
No,
all
literally
sense.
nobody winning the Rumble right now makes story sense to me. Like,
Really? Not even like
yeah,
Punk makes the most story sense, honestly.
no,
Because he well, yeah, because you have to look at the people who are the top guys and they're gonna I'm telling you, I know it's boring and it sucks and nobody likes it. It's gotta be a top person. I because that's the business. It's gotta be a top person. And I'm fine with like fantasy picks or whatever. Like, I do think we'll see Goldberg show up in this though. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think
really,
he'll be in it. Yeah, I think he's gonna come. I think he's gonna be in it because there's a rumor that him and Gunther are gonna have a match at WrestleMania.
no
I do.
shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because didn't he like get into? Yeah, he kind of partially got into it with Gunther about a month or so ago on
yeah.
He
Raw
gets into it with a lot of people.
because he's a fucking piece of shit and I can't stand him.
Right.
We agree. Yes.
We
No,
agree on a lot
he's
of things. I just think
a
you hardcore
boring.
misunderstood
He's
the point I was trying to make.
I know.
Uh,
I'm trying to challenge your views. That's all I'm trying to
You
do.
know, one person I don't want
But
to see in the Rumble.
that's why we work so well together, Brian.
it is,
If we
dude, because
fucking
we
agreed
don't
on everything, no one would like our
absolutely.
show.
Well, yeah, no shit.
But
But
there's one person
I
I
do
don't want to
think
see in
we'll
the
see
Rumble.
Goldberg in this Rumble. Yeah.
I don't want to see Hulk Hogan's old, dried up,
Oh
saggy
man, that's
ball
another
ass.
thing.
I want to see
Uh,
CM Punk destroy Hulk Hogan, and I even think that Josh, you would love to see that too. I
yeah,
think. Yep. See, exactly. That is the one thing that we will have. The enemy of my enemy is is still my enemy, but we can agree that, dude. Did you see where he was like, "I'm gonna kill Hulkamania"? I'm like, dude, please do.
yeah. That was him basically saying that Hulk's going to show up at the Rumble,
I hope to
and he's
God.
going
I
to
don't
be
want his
booed out of the
old ass.
building.
I don't want his old ass to have anything else to do with WWE ever
He
again.
doesn't need to. He's not in good shape.
He's such
You
a
know?
no. It's just he's such a negative like thing like anymore.
No, he is, but like it doubly doesn't make
Everybody
sense
knows how
because
much of a
like
piece of shit Hulk Hogan is, and just but yeah. But anyway, all right. So we got Eric's. You got your picks in, so you're thinking it's
Yeah.
gonna probably be John Cena or Punk.
Yeah.
mhm.
You for some weird reason want to see. I don't see that happening, but Gunther winning.
You know, I think outside the box. Come on.
I know, but he's one of the people that's gonna get picked. So I mean, I
Who's
don't
he
know.
going to do a
Some
mirror match against himself?
yeah, he's gonna wear yeah, he's gonna mirror match himself.
Undertaker versus
Um,
Undertaker.
all right, Raven, who do you think's gonna win this match? Who do you think's gonna win this match? And who do you want to win this
One.
match?
I think CM Punk will probably win. And I would love to actually see Dom Mysterio win.
Whoa, what?
See, that's another good one.
Dominic Mysterio. Why Dominic Mysterio?
Because
Pull up.
I have really enjoyed seeing him grow the past couple years that I've been
Yeah.
watching. Because when I first started watching, like he was still with Ray, but it was like at the tail end of that. And so I saw him
That
like
was such a great era.
it really was. So I saw him like separate from that and go to the Judgment Day. And like I really feel like now they've put that little bit of like feud and everything in between him and Liv. And
Mm.
like I feel like he's stepping out a little bit more on his own, doing things outside of the Judgment Day. Like I can't even remember who it was that came up and asked him for help or whatever, but he said that he knew a guy that could help him or whatever.
I
And
don't
he
remember who that was.
I don't either. I don't remember who it was off the top of my head, but
Mm.
he's just been kind of stepping out a little bit more on his own.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just think I don't think he's gonna like even if he were to win, I don't think he would go on to win a championship anytime soon. But
Yeah.
I mean, he did win the championship in NXT for a while,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I would love to see him get a push, like a solo push.
Yeah.
I just
He's definitely about to get booted from Judgment Day.
I don't think he's gonna get booted.
I think
he's
he's gonna
gonna remove
leave.
himself. He's
Yeah,
gonna leave Judgment
I
Day.
think he's gonna leave.
I think he's over it. I think he's kind of sick of their shit. He was already talking to Nick Aldis several weeks ago about
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
leaving.
about. Like
So I
yeah.
think he's about to. I think he's gonna turn face.
So I think
It'll be weird.
I I don't think he's gonna turn face. I don't see that happening at all.
Good. I don't know.
He could, but I don't know.
He should stay as a heel though, because he's better at that.
Yeah, I think he's not gonna even if they try to make him face anytime soon, it's gonna go over like a lead balloon. But I think he just needs to. I would really love to see him get a push. So I would love for him to win.
Who do you think they're gonna have win?
I already told you, CM Punk,
Oh, CM Punk.
because it's a safe answer and it's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It
I don't
is
know.
a safe concern.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a very safe. I'm
As
excited.
vanilla
I think
pudding as it is.
I would like to be wrong, even if it's not, Dom that wins. I would like to be wrong. I would see, and that's how why I understood what Josh was saying. Like, I
sure.
would love for it to be somebody like Finn or Damien
You
or,
know how much I
somebody
would
like
love
that.
for it to be Finn Balor?
I fucking love
Mhm.
Finn Balor. I'd be
Yeah.
so sick if he
I do
won.
too, and he
Make me a
hasn't gotten
priest.
any good title shots since he hurt
Yeah.
himself winning the inaugural Universal Championship. Like
Hell, I mean,
that's
I wouldn't even mind JD McDonough winning at this point. Like, I feel like
Uh,
he's a good, okay, so
a
he
giant head.
takes a beating. Yeah, he takes a beating though. Like I don't necessarily say he's a great wrestler, but I mean like he knows how to take a hit.
Yeah.
But and so does Sammy, and look how big they pushed Sammy for a while. But I would love for it to be somebody like Dom or, Finn. I mean, I don't know.
Exactly. Someone who's not really getting
Yeah,
the
that's exactly
constant
why
title
There you go.
spotlight chance.
yeah,
R-Truth.
that's exactly why I knew what you were saying.
or
Bro,
sure.
I would collect the 7 Dragon Balls to wish for R-Truth to win the Royal Rumble. Do you know how much I would love to have a comedic championship winner?
And you know what's gonna happen? That's who's gonna eliminate John Cena in the Rumble. It's gonna be
That would be fucking hilarious.
I would love that too. I would
he's gonna
love that
eliminate.
too so much.
He is gonna eliminate John Cena in the Royal Rumble. He's gonna eliminate his childhood hero, even though he's like much older than John Cena. All right, those are some interesting choices and interesting picks. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting Rumble. I mean, anything can happen in these matches. Anybody can come back. Anybody can.
I
mean,
still want
anybody can win it.
MJF to make an appearance, but I know that's not going to happen
No,
anytime soon.
he's
He is locked in.
definitely
I know he's so embedded there, which is
Yeah.
fine. I would love, that's still my top pick for anybody to see over in WWE would be MJF.
Mhm.
I
Absolutely.
think that
And second would be Joe Hendry.
Joe Andrew fucking dope. Oh my god, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
You know who I like to see show up in the Rumble? Al Snow.
I would
Dude,
love
that would be fucking funny.
I want to amend my answer.
After
No, he's
all
here,
that,
yes, he's sitting here looking me in the face right now, and I
after
can't
all
believe it.
that,
You want to know who should come up and win the Rumble?
Head.
All ego, Ethan Page.
Oh shit.
I literally have a Craven the Hunter action figure with an Ethan Page head on it, and it's staring me in the face in this office right now, going, "You should have said me an hour ago, Tommy." And I'm
Yeah,
like, "Yeah."
I think we'll see Ethan Page in there. We'll
Mm-hmm.
see, I think Obafemi will be there. He's the current NXT champion. I think Trick Williams will be in there. I'm sure Carmelo Hayes, even though he's not in NXT, he's kind of synonymous with NXT. Carmelo Hayes. Um, I would imagine as far as like people who will be in the Rumble, I think Chad Gable will be in the Rumble.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I think Chad Gable deserves a good shot too. Like he's not
sure.
a fan favorite wrestler, but he is a damn
I
good
love Chad
wrestler.
Gable.
Can I add
Yeah.
another name to my wild card list?
Sure.
I'm doing it.
Penta.
I was gonna say that as a joke.
Wait, who?
Penta.
Penta. Penta El
Penta?
Stereo
Yeah.
Medio.
I'm excited for Penta. I think he'll be in this match. I want to see him and Mysterio have a match.
Yep.
What about him, Mysterio, and Dragon Lee?
Dragon Lee. Yeah.
I mean,
I think Dom and Ray will interact in some way in the match.
Yeah.
I think we'll have Finn in there. I think we'll have Damian in there. I'm just kind of thinking of like who all LA Knight will be in there.
Yeah.
I think Braun Breaker will be in there. I think you can be a champion but not be the main guy. Like one
Well,
of the two.
I hope
Yeah.
Omos is not in
because it's
there.
for the main belts.
Omos will show up and get his yearly paycheck and won't win.
Yep. Just being giant.
Just hey, I'm a big guy. Here I am.
Yeah.
That's it. What now? Here's something I'm going to throw in. It's a
Yeah.
little monkey wrench in here. This is a name we haven't mentioned at all. What about Brock Lesnar?
Fuck him.
Damn it.
What about him?
Thank you. That's exactly how I feel, Raven. What about
I
it?
just took the win out of everybody's sails.
I mean,
All right,
mine
the
is
show's
great,
over. It's canceled. We're out of here.
So
What if Brock Lesnar not only comes in the Rumble, but he wins the Rumble
No, I hope he gets eliminated by Braun Breaker again.
by Goldberg? What? Yeah, never. I mean, what if we got Goldberg in there? It'd be kind of weird.
Somebody better throw his old ass out because I ain't trying to see him end more careers like he did Bret Hart.
He kicked Bill
Bret
Goldberg
Hart.
kicked Bret
Bret Hart enters the Rumble and he's like, I'm going to
No.
eliminate Bill Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg. I think there's got to be a comedic spot. R-Truth is going to be in there. I think R-Truth and John Cena will tag up in the match. Be eliminating people.
I mean, right now the best moment is still R-Truth and Dom making a hot tag in last year's Rumble.
That was funny. I think for this year, I know we didn't talk about. We did mention this in the John Cena episode, the second one. I want R-Truth and Cena to be the tag champions this year at some point.
I think that would be great.
Funny. That'd be amazing.
Like
Rumble. I'm trying to think of Rumble people. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do kind of think that The Rock will be in this Rumble. I don't know how that's going to go down. I think it'd be kind of funny if Roman Reigns eliminates The Rock. That's going to just edge that towards that, that point because we're going to get there,
So I'm trying to think of people who aren't really like active with AEW anymore and who might have had like quiet contract.
The Big Show.
I have your person, Josh.
Who?
Okay, you said you wanted someone that Triple H could say, okay, you're going to win it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be his year. I think that Jacob too could win the Royal Rumble.
Fuck yeah. I am all the way down with that.
I knew you would say that.
Fuck
I think that would be the most super fucking sick thing. I think he's going to eliminate Solo Sikoa.
That would actually be kind of cool.
He would eliminate Solo Sikoa.
I hate you, Solo.
He'll say, I hate you, Solo. And he eliminates his ass. I think after what happened on SmackDown, I think he's over it now. I think he's getting kind of over Solo.
My no answer led to so many great potential answers.
There you go. But there you go. Well, it made me have to think of like, okay, who would that be? Like, who's that gonna be?
Right.
Dude, Jacob Fatu winning the Rumble would be so super sick
Fucking
and dope.
nasty sick.
And
That'd be great.
I would love that shit. I want the Samoan Werewolf to win the Rumble. That'd be kind of fucking give me what I want.
You know what I want? What I really, really want, like the Spice Girls song,
Tell me what you want.
out of fucking nowhere.
Okay.
Okay, because he's
We're
never
doing
even
crazy we're doing crazy who's gonna win now. Like
because we're in Indianapolis, and the last time they were in Indianapolis, granted they used him as a bodyguard that got taken out,
okay.
but he's gotten in. My boy, the end of the world, Jake Omen.
Oh my god. Local talents in the Rumble.
All of
Would be kinda cool.
20 people would know what the fuck was going on.
Well, when somebody said earlier, said certified, I was thinking Luke Kirk.
I would mark out so hard and be only one of those 20 people on social media. That's my boy, Jake Omen.
That's my fucking boy.
And the
right
rest of the
there.
world be like, who? You don't know. You're about to find out. You know
You're
who
about
else
to
I
find
think's
out, and
you
then
know
he
who else
starts
I
a
think?
whole fucking career off of coming in and winning the Rumble.
You know who else I think is going to enter the Royal Rumble?
Huh.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh my God, that would be funny.
He has been wanting to be in a wrestling match in some way.
You're not wrong, and
I don't
that's the
think
way to
he'll
do
have. I think he will be the odd guy that comes in.
it. We got Drew Carey one year. We can absolutely
What
have
the
Tyrese
fuck?
Halliburton.
Yeah, we had Drew Carey in there. She doesn't know that.
Oh my God, y'all.
Drew Carey.
Raven, you seriously just have to go watch like Royal Rumbles. Like
Royal Rumble
No, he won't
2001.
let me. He won't let me just go watch random stuff because it could
No,
be one of the
my
matches.
Rumbles are fine because we're not going to have we're not going to put a Royal
Okay.
Rumble in the
Yeah.
thing.
Okay,
That's-
then I would love to go watch some Rumble.
Royal Rumble
Absolutely.
2001 is what you
Yeah.
need to watch. It's Drew
I
Carey.
think
So was
Tyrese.
2001 just a really good year, apparently?
Yeah.
Oh yes,
It was
That's
for
actually
wrestling.
really
It was a fantastic year.
it was. It was a
Okay.
great year. Ass getting
For
broke
America, it
and-
was a terrible year.
That's
Yep.
a
Right,
shitty
right.
American.
Yeah.
Year. Yeah.
Well, we had to have fun somewhere.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny will be in the Royal Rumble.
Didn't he already do that though?
Yes.
He did, and he'll do it again.
I don't think he's going to.
Okay.
Could be Travis Scott.
Oh Jesus, he's gonna smoke a blunt, and he's gonna come down.
Jake and Logan
Back.
Paul, the Paul
That
bros.
would be.
Oh God, how would not
See,
Oh no!
See, I know that's a huge
Oh,
possibility, and that's why I didn't say it because I don't want to evoke the devil. Now I've got to knock on wood.
I had to poke the devil, man. Come on.
Damn it,
I
Eric.
hate you.
I'm not saying that it wouldn't be good television because the
Oh,
whole
it
point of being
absolutely
a heel
would.
is
What
being
about the dude in
hated.
the prime bottle?
He
enters
doesn't
the
You know
deserve
Rumble.
it.
what? You know what?
Nice and hot.
I changed. I kind of changed my answer. If Logan Paul, which he's going to be in the Rumble.
No, he's not gonna win. No, shut up. Don't even say it. I see
Logan Paul's win the Royal Rumble, baby.
I think he might win because they did this whole spiel and promotion about him going full time into wrestling now. When they did the whole Raw premiere on Netflix, they did a whole promo about him going full time into wrestling and how you know, I don't know, just go and watch it. But it would not surprise me. I changed my answer. I don't think it's going to be Punk. I think it's going to be Logan Paul.
Okay.
And I think for comedy,
Man,
it's
I
going to be
swear to
the
God.
It's going to
prime bottle
be.
guy.
I feel like it's going to be one of the two. It's going to be either Punk or Paul.
If Logan Paul wins, we're getting a divorce.
What?
Wow.
Damn.
It's
You
over.
can't say that, Brian.
I'm kidding.
He's
by the
Raven,
way.
make his
looking
ass sleep
for
on the
reasons.
couch.
He's
Make him
he's
sleep
just
on the
looking
couch.
for a way out at this point.
No, I'm not. I'm just kidding.
How dare you, Brian? You're grounded. You're on
I
the couch
think
for
we're
a
also
month.
gonna see Josh Alexander.
Okay.
And
I totally was when you said that I pictured Jason Alexander and I was just like, whoa.
that is entirely different.
I know, but it would be funnier.
But I think that we will see Josh Alexander in the Rumble.
I don't even know who that is.
He's the bald-headed guy who is basically Kurt Angle in TNA,
Oh,
Yeah.
but he wears the wrestling like headgear.
Holy
we
fuck! What if we get Kurt Angle
we
back?
just need Chad
He's
Gable
done, dog.
to shave his head.
Yeah, he's not coming back. He's done.
We just need Chad Gable to shave his head and,
Yeah.
Chad Gable shaves his head.
becomes the next Kurt Angle.
He is
Let's
the next Kurt
see.
Angle.
What if we get Triple H? No, I'm just playing. Triple H. Oh my God, he won't though. There's absolutely no way.
I think at this point he's done doing that to us.
That
You know
guy
what?
is done.
There's one guy I would like to see return for one night. The 1, 2, 3 kid.
Because I'm X-Pac.
The XPAC.
X-Pac.
Sounds like a 6-pack.
X-Pac.
Like, I mean, I could see Moose being in the Rumble.
Good old X-Pac. I think Big Show. We can get Big Show in there.
I mean, yeah, he's not doing anything right now.
You get Big Show.
I
I
know
think Matt Cardona
Uno
would
is
be
doing his own thing now, so maybe he's not with AEW.
What if
that was a joke.
Enzo? What if
That
Enzo
was a
Amore
joke.
comes back?
All right, I quit.
Enzo Amore is going to be in town.
Yep. I mean, they're bringing a lot of people in town for like either WrestleCon, the GCW shows they're having. Anything can happen. I mean,
I think it would be cool to see Asuka return at the Women's Rumble.
Nobody's ready for Asuka.
She's been gone for a while.
Yeah, I mentioned her the other night.
Another name people are floating around is Ricky Starks from AEW. Because he is no longer an AEW. He hasn't been for a minute. So
well, he's still under contract. Tony Khan just won't release him. He refuses.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I just read that today.
All right, y'all, we got to end this episode. So those are our Royal Rumble predictions.
Mm-hmm.
And join us on our next episode as we talk about the winners, the losers. We could be in a whole another era after this. Maybe
the Ethan Page era,
the Logan Paul era,
the Jacob Fatu winning the Royal Rumble era.
Hell yeah!
The CM Punk, I just quit my job again era.
Broken glass.
Yeah, I swear to God, if CM Punk gets injured and they have to redo everything just for him again, that'd be crazy. That would just be
they need to stop betting on him.
If he gets injured again and they have to do all that shit, I'm gonna go back to not liking him.
Well, him getting injured wouldn't be his fault.
Yes, it would.
All right, guys.
He's fragile.
Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of A Bunch of Marks. And like I said, our next episode, we're going to be doing basically one big giant post show for the Rumble, and then getting caught up on all the drama that happened after. Because of course, it'll be probably about a week or so after the Rumble's over. We'll talk all about it. And thank you guys so much for listening. We do appreciate your support, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
Peace.
See ya.